Nunn looking around. Anderson inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Trying to become a better scorer on all three levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Now Monk. Steps back and fires. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 5.
Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. None. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
To the inside. The Lakers with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Here's Horton Tucker. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Left side, Adams. Morant with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And Adams sends it back. And that's an intentional foul.
Stanley Johnson. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. There's Morant from 15 feet away. Going inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. It's Morant with the drive.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Davis has the open look. That doesn't go either for Davis.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Bradley can't get it to go. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
Memphis trailing here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Los Angeles now. Here's James. Buries the 20-footer. LeBron's got 6.
Catching the defense off balance, LeBron pulls up for the easy one.
The kick out to Anderson. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. The fourth team foul.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
To the paint. Here's Tillman. And Davis sends it back.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Conjar, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The kick out to Westbrook. .23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Inside, outside, Jones. Down low. Off target at the rim. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The shot from 20 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Morant. He's got 10. Here he goes. Count. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Second personal foul.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless and he's hungry. He plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Screen by Adams. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Assisted.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Very athletic move by LeBron on the slam, showing the defense he still can be unstoppable.
And they double up Morant. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Driving in. Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
T-shirt time. And your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls. Coming under the floor for your Lakers.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Takes a step back. Here's Westbrook. The 19-footer is on the money. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Adams. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
James outside. The three from Davis. That one misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant surveying the D.
Blocking foul.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
The 4th team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jones in the post. Anderson. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And here's Anthony for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Anthony's got 6.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Russell Westbrook.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Davis with the bucket.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Tillman. He's got 6. To the inside. Stolen by Westbrook. No one near James as he lets it go. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Anderson outside. Back to Jones. Here's Tillman. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And finished off by Westbrook.
How about the anticipation there from Westbrook? Sees the play develop and gets in perfect position for the catch. And then, of course, those hops.
Pass to Tillman. Good on the bucket. Tillman's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's LeBron James.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Let's hear it.
Lakers leading by 6. Here's Howard. It's blocked. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thank you, David.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
That's his first.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Second team foul.
And so Nunn nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Morant. Adams.
Steven Adams.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Morant with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the basket by Jackson.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And some changes here for the Lakers. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Morant's got space. And he overshot that one, missing.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And that one's good. Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
And your Laker girl. And your Laker girl.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And finished off by Davis.
We've seen a lot of that through the years. AD getting to the rim and finishing with bad intentions.
Morant with it. For the 3. Morant with another miss.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
That's his second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Team foul.
On top of being a great player, AD's a great teammate. Even forcing his way out of New Orleans, he was honest about what he wanted, didn't complain along the way, and hasn't complained since.
For the Lakers. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who is the loudest.
Good on both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Now here's Morant. Count it. Good. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Denied by Morant. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Grizzlies ball. Shooting for Memphis,
and he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And they double up Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. 2 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end. You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Morant with it. He's picked up by James.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Outside Bradley. Wide open look. Here's Davis. Goes back up. The kick out to Westbrook. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Here's Westbrook. No good. Shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Brooks outside. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. And so it's the Lakers with it. 3-point lead. Kicks it out to Bradley. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Davis in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'm happy I never had to guard Westbrook. I'll be honest. He might be the last guy I'd want to check in the NBA.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And he's able to get it back.
It's good.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.